Going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Doing pretty good. We'll get our little audio check in here. Get my glasses set up. I didn't even have my headphones like set up or plugged in. Sorry if this is gross and loud. But yeah, and then I was like, oh, I usually forget at least something. So that's the way it is. I want to hear this. Hold on a second. Yeah, it was all right. Okay. Oh, so happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Um, what to talk about? Well, let's take a look. Hey, we got our base. We've been working on the inside. Um, that's weird. Anyway, we've been working on the inside. Oop, there we go. So we moved. We moved the bike from its spot. We took the door away. We don't need to go in there, and if we do, we just get in through the outside. But I created this space here in order to put my sand crawler there when I build one. And in actuality, that's kind of a like when I was doing this, I was like, man, I went over to the fabricator to see I can actually build most of it. There are a few things I still need to get in order to do it. But that will officially be the last thing that's current, like the DLC little sand bike thing. Tread wheel, whatever it is. I can't do that yet. But that'll be the last base thing, like base game item that I have to construct. So it's kind of bittersweet because, that puts a check on the do everything categories. Over here, we did build a spice field generator just because I wanted one. Never had one before. It's expensive, takes a whole bunch of machinery, and you have to have spice infused filters in order to run it, or fuel cells in order to run this thing. But it does generate a whole bunch of power. It's 1,000 coming from this unit alone. And when you think about it, the shape and the footprint, you get a whole lot more than you do out of regular generators. It takes 400 of these bad boys to fill her completely up, but once you do, she'll last almost a month. If you have the materials to make one of these, it's pretty good. Unfortunately, though, you do have to keep it going, so you're kind of requiring yourself to do some spice building or spice running. Versus these guys here, which you can just get the fuel cells that are laying on the ground. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of these. But yeah, we wanted to build one of these, get some spice gas coming out instead of just the black smoky stuff. Interesting. Over here, we put the water reserves in here. Now, one thing that I had pointed out was that downstairs we had a ton of the small these guys here. Where am I? Storage. So we had a ton of the medium water cisterns, right? It holds 25,000. And it's going to take up roughly the same footprint as this big boy here, the large cistern that holds 100,000. The big difference between the two, I mean, duraluminum versus steel. Once you get to this point, doesn't matter. I don't know what the hell that sound was. The industrial pumps are the big kicker here because, you got to go get those specifically from Sentinel City on the map, and Sentinel City runs terrible for me. Could go buy them, but there is a hidden issue that I want to talk about. Let's get rid of you completely. And something that I kind of ran into is here, if you do this, you do have certain limitations to your base. Some of them seem a little crazy and ridiculous. Like here, 4,500, and as big as my base is, I'm just tiny bit under half. So I got a lot of building pieces I could put in. The production units, I mean, you got to actually have multiples of things in order to kick that. But storage, yeah, I'm way up on storage, and it never really occurred to me, but water storage and item storage are in this category together. So the more cisterns you have and the more small boxes you have, the faster this number goes up. And I found myself actually hitting the limit. I was like, well, I can't expand anymore because I have, so many storage boxes and so many medium cisterns. So I actually had to start making that conversion over. We had to bite the bullet, acquire ourselves a whole bunch of industrial pumps in order to calm this number down some. And we're still working on it. I changed some of my storage layout. I'll show you in a second. The other issue is lighting. I'm at 52 out of 54. Now, the reason they said they limited, I don't know why they limited storage. I guess so that you can't become ridiculous. But shit, if I want to be ridiculous, let me. The reason they limit lighting is because it's hard on the server or on your system. So rendering is the issue there. I don't know about that. I'm not questioning it. I literally don't know about that. I mean, that's not my job. My job is to play the game. Well, my job is to fix motors, but for fun, I play the game. But that's the reason why they limit lighting, and they have said that they're not planning on increasing this at all. So the amount of lighting we have now is the amount of lighting we're always going to have. I do remember reading a Reddit post one time where... What happened there? Oh. I read a Reddit post one time that the guy said that he could actually track his frame rate drop when he was in the air and he turned towards a person's base who had a bunch of lighting effects on the outside. So that apparently is the issue. I guess we could test that ourselves if we really cared, but it's not going to change that number regardless. My issue is you can put windows, which helps bring in the outside light, which is pretty good. But at nighttime, man, it gets dark in some places, especially if you've got some open expanses. Now, I used to have horrendous amount of open spaces, and this new base, we have definitely taken care of some of that. But yeah, we tore apart the big storage we had down here, just because I don't want to keep running down here so much. We'll go up there and take a look at what it has. And that's just there because it was funny. We did cut down a bunch of our water, and in the room that we can't get to is where we've got a bunch of large cisterns. So like I said, we went ahead and bit the bullet, and we decided to... I'm going to pull out a gun for some reason. See if we go up here. There, you can see them all lined up there. There they are. Just got them all lined up in there, and since I don't really need to go in there and do anything, I don't... Not power. Don't really have a point or an access way in there. I'll just tear it down a wall if I have to. We started doing some decorations. We got our donkeys back. Hooray. There's one there, and then there's a mirror on the other side. And we did put up some more light beyond these guys. I don't know why these don't work as well as the sailing lights. You could definitely see the brighter tone, but whatever. But yeah, we got some signs. Got to put a carpet down that we run over with our buggy and ruin. A couple boxes here and there. We finally got a little spot to put the original vehicle fabricator. Although we don't use it very much, this does help us with our 5 stuff. So, yeah, there's the other donkey. Then we got a sign. This is non-functional. It's just for decorations. It's a toolbox, and I'm building my own bike. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so here we go. Here's our ground hanger coming through real nice. We might reclaim this space if we don't ever have to go down there. But for right now, it's off storage until I figure it out. We got ourselves our mural. Hooray, look at that. And a carpet, yeah. So what we did here is instead of going with the 3 and 2 all the way around, I'm gonna be able to get by just having... Oh, that's trying to work. Hopefully everything's normal. It looks like it's normal. But yeah, I just went with the 4s and then a 6 here. And that was good enough. My issue, though, is we have tons of duraluminum and we have tons of plastanium. And I don't know what to do with it. Oh, my dog's ready to know. Why is this carpet off-centered? Unacceptable. But yeah, I don't know what to do with it. We are in really good shape with our items and stuff, and we're not really having to build too many things. One of the reasons I used that I wanted to have so much duraluminum and so much of the plastanium was because of ornithopter wings. Those things were so fragile and they would just wear out so quick. Apparently there was a complaint about it. We raised up to Funcom saying, hey dude, these wings are breaking down fast. And they did. They really did break down quick. So they changed it. And I think they may have overdone it a little bit. They seem to really last a long time now, like forever. So having all of those materials was for that purpose, and that purpose seems to have been taken care of. So I don't know. I guess if I start getting into fights with people out in the deep desert and start losing gear and equipment, I would definitely have a need for them. But right now we play real cautious and we don't risk things too heavily. I guess that's from these lights. Yeah, we don't risk much, so we don't have too many losses. Let's get into it. This hasn't changed really, except I put the hanging lights in there because it was real dark around the corners. That hasn't changed much. We were sneaky with putting some of these light fixtures here to do some side illuminations. I could probably get rid of that one. I don't think it's doing much. I'll have to look at that later. We still got our painting of grandfather. Used to fight bulls for sport. And so on. So everything else is still pretty much the same. Probably the best thing I do on this whole base is to keep my recycler all by itself. Dude. It just hurts when you trash something that's cool. Here we did go with the 4 and 6 again. So, yeah. Death stills are up there. Only have 2 of them. That's all I've ever really needed. You saw, I don't know if you saw it earlier, my water's almost maxed. So, that's great. Anyway, base is coming along. We started replacing some of the walls with some of the more decorative ones. This is one of the best ways to help with that darkness that you can see in here. It doesn't help at night, but during the day, this definitely does let a lot more light in, so it's worth it. But here we are in our upper hangar. And to the whole point of what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to go kill a bunch of slavers. So slavers are one of the groups of bad guys. And thankfully we moved our base. So slavers are all like in this area. So they aren't far at all. We used to just hammer the Karab because they were all over the place here. But so yeah, it's really good that we've created we moved our base to very accessible for what we usually mess with these guys, so the Maas Khareet hate us. But like I said in the description, they're gonna have a national holiday because they're gonna be celebrating the lack of my anger coming in. So for these areas, I'm at 94%. For the life of me, I can't find those last 2 camps, and this one I haven't done too much in. What do we add here? 70%. So we still got a little bit to do. A couple collectible items. This I don't understand. I'm missing somewhere. There is a, and that, yeah, that's the Easter shield wall. So I'm missing one of these bigger areas. And it says I'm missing 2 of the intels. So, I mean, I'm assuming it's got to be like up in here. I don't know. There are interactive maps that you can look at, and people will help you to find the things that you don't know where they are. But yeah, anytime you see an area with nothing, it usually means it's It's probably in there. So we're going to go take a look and see where that is and see if we can find that. And the reason that we're declaring war on the slavers is because of Landsraad stuff. The Harks don't care anymore. They just don't care. Not on my server. But this guy here. So the pincushion boots we need. Haven't seen them before. It's like, oh, sweet, pincushion boots. It's like, 10,500. You only get 23 per slaver you kill. I was like, oh, goodness. Okay. And I went and killed a whole bunch and did a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm just now looking at the... Oh, man. Looking at the personal contribution. It's only 4,000. I'm not even halfway there. I put so much effort into it and only got a little bit. Got 1 day and 2 hours before this term is done. It's a shame. We got this one here was for gauntlets that we needed. Only needed 3,500. We made 3 of these things. I think we made 2. We had 1. No. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We turned in 3. And that gave us enough points to get our gauntlets. And further up here somewhere, this one, the Syndicate pants. So this actually will complete the Syndicate set that we need. So, yay. But both of these were the second stage 3,500, which wasn't hard to get. I had a bunch of spice dust sitting around. Nothing else in either of these 2 categories that's really that awesome that I want to get. So, but looking through this, now there's still a couple. That looks like everybody's unlocked. So let's take a look. That dart for every man would be nice. Excuse me, it'd be nice to have, but I'd have to make a ton of the Regis Vulcan guns, and those are expensive materials for 1,100 points. We'll see what it shows up next week. There's nothing on that one. Would have liked to get the irradiated cores. They come in handy. But it's just spice-infused plastanium dust, which I don't have a whole lot of. And it's not something I get a bunch of. You got to go to the deep desert and do PvP stuff for that to occur. So I don't have very much of that. Nothing on here. Nothing there. The Acheronian boots we already have. We need pants. Yeah, we need some pants. That's what we need for them. So we don't have to get this one. Nothing really on there. Nothing on there. Halleck's pick would be cool, but be all right. We already have a Acheronian helmet. That Walker Sandcrawler engine Mark 6 would be nice. We got to kill deserters, a ton of them. We only have 600 points. We need to get to 10,000. We already got a ton to get with slavers, so I don't think I have time. Syndicate boots, I don't think I need those, right? No, I already got the boots. We already have a chest plate, but this one requires spice melange, and again, we still don't have quite enough of that as we talk about spice. We're up in the hangar, aren't we? Not sure where that came from. I guess it was far away. I think it was that way. Otherwise, we'd see the plume. Anyway, back to Landsraad stuff. So, yep. So here, nothing. Cauterizer would be cool, but this is for particle capacitors. I don't know how many I have. It's only 17 points. Probably be a long time. Got the chest plate already. Nothing there. Nothing there. We already have a helmet. Power harness would be nice, but again, it's 10,500 and we have 0, so we got a lot of work to do. Yeah. Pincushion pants. Nope, we only have a helmet and pants of the pincushion set, so that's unfortunate. We already have an Idaho's charge. And then the stuff that we talked about. So honestly, there's a couple things I'd like to get, but this is the one that we need to work on. So that's why we're going to go kill a whole bunch of slavers right now. The best places to go when you have these, obviously you want to go where bad guys are. And then when you head to these spots, you know, there's different options that you have. Let's get to a good little setup. So in a camp, I guess we got to go down further. So in a camp, there's going to be one or two bad guys. In one of these little, I don't even know what they're called. I can't tell because it won't let me do that. But in these guys, there's maybe two. Maybe. When you head to one of the major areas, one of the little house symbols here, there's going to be a bunch. There'll be 10 or 15, depending on how big it is and how layered out. Some are pretty drawn out and pretty extensive. But yeah, those are good to hit because you're going to get more for the amount of time that you're spending there, and you don't have to fly around or drive around in order to get to them. Testing stations are also great because there'll be multiple enemies in there. Plus, you're going to be getting some of the items that you can only get through testing stations, the capacitors and servox. So that's what our targeting is we want to hit some of these Imperial testing stations and the little community areas over campsites, but I guess we could take campsites if we really have to. I would like to head up to this area just to see if we can find that last community thing and maybe get some of the other campsites. Looking at the map here, I haven't been to some of these campsites, but it looks like I've unlocked them. This one, I wonder who this is, man. They're right on the edge. These guys are coming up deserters, so I don't think they're going to help us. Because we need slavers. So maybe we shouldn't head up this way. We're going to basically focus on these things here. I set myself to try, like I said, to find everything. Here's something I don't understand. I've unlocked everything except those last two campsites, but it says I only have 7 out of the 8 collectibles. Those collectibles are the intels, and they come out of here. So I don't have any of these type of buildings that I haven't found. And when you look at them, let's back up a little bit. You can see that it says that there's 6 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So here we're 1 of 1. Here I'm 1 of 1. 2 of 2. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. 1 of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I don't have any other place. Like, somebody's got to have a 2 of 2 here that maybe I haven't discovered yet, or but it doesn't say it. So I don't know. I'm confused about that. Anyway, we're gonna head out of the base and we're gonna head straight east, and we're gonna see if we can knock out those last 2 camps and get this to 100%, which would be great. Of course, I wonder if that 7 of 8 collectibles is gonna interfere. I may have to Google that later. We'll do testing stations in some of these bigger buildings and see what we can find. But yeah, we got to kill 6,000 points worth of slavers. Refueling before we head out. Awesome. And away we go. We could technically be doing some scouting runs for spice, because like I said, we still need a bunch of that, but if we come across it, we'll grab it, but we really need to get slaver kill counts up. Ship's gonna take off any second now. All right, we are officially in slaver territory. Is there a camp other than that one? This base was pretty impressive. How they did the angles and... Oh, that was that ship. But these guys, I guess, quit because power's off and everything's starting to get broken. So this was neat to have a little gateway like that. I was thinking about doing the same thing where I'm at. Make myself a nice little gateway. But yeah, you can see from the damage it's starting to take. This one's shutting down, so yeah, it would appear as though we've lost another set of neighbors. It's nice with the double towers. That is cool. At least with the single tower. Hey, sneaky little building right up here. Should we investigate a little? I mean, it can't hurt to go in, right? Find a way. Looks like doors are still closed, though. We would need to go in. Alright, I'm sorry. I know. So what we need is a high up entrance or something that had a shield on it. They're all completely closed. Doesn't look like they used many pentashields here on this. A nice little triple Oop, that's gonna hurt. Those are trap doors, man. This is a neat little setup here. I don't know if you could land in this though. But yeah, hey, you know what? You don't ruin your design just because like they got 2 out of the 3, so I'll give them credit for that. It's pretty cool. You know, these gates and courtyard things got me thinking because once we head back to my base, it is starting to bother me the fact that I can't put the roofs on the corners. I know I shouldn't be complaining, but you know, I am. It's definitely starting to bother me, and I was like, dude, I don't really want to spend the 30,000 for new staking. I have them already, so I have staking units in hand. But to spend the extra money just to take care of the roof things. But if I did spend that, I could do the same concept here. Make the nice little opening gateway with the tower stuff. So it's definitely got some possibilities. We'll keep an eye on this. Let's see. You know what we can do? I like the little landing pad. Let's grab our tool here and see what kind of shape everything's in. Yeah, that's still in perfect shape. Is it still functioning? Oh man, I feel like I've been in here before. It was elaborate, but it's cleaned out, so guessing they destroyed everything and moved on. just left the structure to rot. Onto slavers. Yeah, I'm gonna steal this idea. I'm sorry. Whoever you are that built this, it's really cool. I'm gonna steal it. Pretty sure this one's already on the map, right? Yep. And there's nothing on these, so... I guess maybe I need to check on the tops of some of this stuff, right? Is there something up there? You know, when your enemies are fighting, don't interrupt them. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. You'll get into the fight.
I got you.
Come on, brother. Found the slaver camp. There's a slaver, but unfortunately they were all killed. I kind of was sitting back just being a douchebag, but unfortunately I missed out on some points there. But does that get our number up? Ah, this one is a separate place. Alright, so we're going to take this and this. We'll leave the meatballs. Don't need them. Alright, fellas. So, there's a slaver camp that we didn't necessarily know was in there. We're still at 13. Let's go kill these guys, right? Sound a little creaky over here. I don't know. Alright, well, she's going to give me the shot. I'll take it. There she goes. Now you can see that task progress register. That's what we're looking for. That's what it's all about. There's 23 points. I'll take all that. Why not? Alright, so there's shooting going on here. So it looks like the Karab and the slavers are getting into an argument. Let's get in here before... Man, what's going on here? Oh, it's ruining my system. All sorts of craziness going on in here, isn't there? Who are you? Come on. He aiming at me now? Okay. You see someone. We got some progress. Any of that stuff. I guess we're gonna have to take everything since we're... I'm here. I'll be there in a second. Wonder why they're all fighting so much. I said I wondered why they were all fighting so much. Why'd you have so much stuff, dude? Where are you at? There you are. Hi. I gotta find a key for this door, and then I'll come back. We'll talk. I guess he didn't know there was a door behind him. We just have to take everything and we'll sort it out later, right? Yeah, that's all that's in here. Okay. Oh, dude. Sorry. Alright. Is that everybody? It should be more, right? Are they supposed to be fighting? I mean, it's kind of refreshing to see them going after each other as well. Alright, I'm done wandering. It's fine. What are you doing? Oh, I'll put that over there as I run past the old ornithopter. Let's do this one. Oh, she messy tonight. Oh, there's gonna be so many slavers here. Now, even though I am kind of beyond these guys as far as like my gear and my equipment and everything like that, it is still possible to get yourself into some serious trouble. Can never pull these shots off. Nice hit, dude, because I can't hit him back. Everything I do is off-centered, something like that. How did you poison me with your first and only shot? Alright, well, stick a rapier in your face. See, that's what I mean by you could get yourself into some trouble. The turret guy could definitely make life unhappy. Too many of these douchebags can do the same thing. Are you kidding? Come on, man. Now we're in trouble. Come on, let's get out. There we go. I think we should be dead. Oh, wrong button. Look at them all. Oh my goodness. cool. But yeah, you get the idea, man. There was a ton of these people around here. And put up a pretty good fight. I honestly think there with that stun grenade, the anti-grav grenade, that one probably that's what got us in the most trouble. I just don't like spending all the time that it takes to take these guys out properly and, like, you know, stealth wise, things like that. You know, at this point I gotta kill so many of these douchebags. That was a huge miss on my part, I know. There we go, thank you. Alright, let's go kill. Anybody? Hello? Oh, there's somebody. Why was she so prolonged in that? Must have caught him just as he started shooting. Because that drill shot didn't even have to go. Hi. Bunch of stuff on him, too. Wonder where that thing is. I don't need a cutter array, do I? No, not a Mark III. Take the rest of this stuff, though. There it is. Sneaky little monkey. My backpack's full. I just run out of slots. I did not run out of, Wow, hello. Close. Okay, any more, you guys? Yeah, I can't pick that up because it's full. Really? Come on, man. There we go. Drop some stuff, though. Oh, what do we not want? Oh, we definitely don't need that, right? Don't need the knife parts. Don't need that. Tons of that, too. We should take that stuff and sell it before we came running over here. The backup belt and the power supply. So yeah, we don't have a whole lot of space. We need to get to the ornithopter so we could drop some things off, man. That's a good little haul right there, isn't it? Sure. I'll take you. The rest of the stuff we really don't need. Hello. Let's see. So we've gone through two of those big areas. Let's see what our total is now. 4,800. So, I mean, yeah, it's only 2. What am I expecting? But, I should have been doing this all week. That's the issue. But I don't know when this one opened up. I think it opened up early. So it's my fault for waiting this long and now putting myself in this position. But you'll kind of remember that I had a similar situation with, come on, there you go. Had a similar situation where I had to go kill scavengers down in Haga Basin South, but I used that as an opportunity to clear off. As you can see, I'm 100%. So I found everything. I was like, yay, pretty cool. Actually, through the process of that task is when this got cleared off. But for slaver territories, I don't have that much work to do. And the rest of this is deserter. So this is the only area that does slaver stuff here. And most of the undiscovered items are this way. So it's just these 2 areas, and this one's almost done. It's those 2 camps I can't find. So it's not as super awesome as that other task was. But as you can see, we do get some movement. Yeah, that was like 600 or... Yeah, I think it was like 600 points that we just got through there. Now, theoretically, we could just hang out here and wait. Because they do respawn. They respawn rather quickly, too. That we can drop. The rest of the stuff's not all that heavy. It's just it combines, you know, these guys. Yeah, I went and got some agave seeds. And I did it without killing anybody. I said I was going to leave them alone today. We left them alone today. We pulled out a big gun there. Holy cow. I'll tell you what we can do, though. Let's get rid of these. I don't ever use light darts. I don't even have anything. Well, I do have stuff. I just don't carry it for the stuff that uses those. Okay, next up, we're going to go to the slant. And I do think it's worth just checking. So yeah, you can see I have these 2 already on my found list. So there's 4 total. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they're all done. Let's just get over here to the big center. Now, these look like they shouldn't be part of it, but those are actually separate little camps right here. Pretty sure I've already gone to this one, but, whoa! Who are these people? I'm right here. Let's go stab this guy while he's preoccupied. Don't kill my slaver. No. You okay, buddy? All right, good. Oh, are they from the crash there? Stabbed a whole bunch of extra times. I don't know why. Is that what they were? I don't know. More light darts. Don't need them. I don't want those parts. But yeah, these are camps. They'll be considered their own little camps. I guess I've already been here. Fuel cells. Screw it. I can't because it's a scavenging game. Eventually I'll need those. You don't really ever have to pick up fuel cells if you have a buggy, because you can mine them with the buggy. Oh, hi. The buggy will definitely get you way more than picking them up off the ground. Nobody? Oh, wait. There's someone. Ooh, it's a big person. Oh, I did get him. Bastard. What was that explosion for? I like how I just, whenever I see those, I always drink from them, just, you know, to be safe. Oh, hi. He's a ghost. I'm gonna take his armor plates. And then we're just gonna leave him be, because he's... I want to check this. I don't need that. Alright, probably should just leave here, right? That would be a good call. Don't do the afterlife stuff here, folks. Not at all. Go to the Chattel Passage. So back in my early days when I needed, I think it was Servox for this in order to make, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was for the Ornithopters. I raided this place multiple times. I think it was the Servox. I would stand up here with a little sniper rifle, kill damn near all of them. Sometimes they're so far away, though, that they don't actually render properly. These guys are. You don't even have any ideas there. Let's see. I don't think there's any up that way. There should be. Should be some down here. Should be a guy probably right where I can't aim. And then there'll be a bunch of people. I know there was a third person that walked up here. Ooh, can I... Oh, I can't hook that shot. That was nice. Yeah, this guy's shield's on now, so he doesn't care about anybody in the world, but... Where's he going? Screw it, let's do it, right? Do it, lady. Hey, there's somebody down here. Oh, I landed hard, threw my aim off and everything. I didn't even have my shield on. Lucky to be alive. Yep. Okay. Good little number of them here. Just grab it all. Yay. So there should be a chain gun guy in there still. There he is. I knew there was a dude there. Should be some over that way too. Yeah, there's one at least. Oh, we're not gonna get that shot off, are we? That should be Mr. Chain gun. So let's go say hi. Honey? Where'd he go? Dude. Ooh, no, I think we're gonna have a couple fights up here, aren't we? Well, that's not fun. Oh, wow. Okay. We got all sorts of crazy stuff happening here. Right in the shin. Be bright, fellow. There's 3 of them all in a row. Hey, he had a lot of stuff. I don't even know what that is. That is a Mark III. Be fine. Yeah. Excuse me. It was those Servox that we came to get a bunch of. Let's see what they got in here. We'll take it all. Thanks, guys. Alright, that should be it for the passage. No, look, there's somebody. Just in case there's any more. No, I don't think there are. Let's check our progress. 53. So there's an extra like 500 points we just added in. That's not bad at all. And we have crossed the halfway point. So, yay. Try to stay motivated. Oh, we got a long way to go up there, don't we? So when I was going through moving everything from base to base, there was a bunch of stuff that I had. You know, just some older equipment and things like that. And I was like, oh, do I want to get rid of this or just recycle it? And one example of that is my power pack right now. We'll go ahead and risk some heat exhaustion here. So I'm using a Mark IV. Now I've got, you know, a Mark V here that's semi-damaged and stuff. But I wanted to use them, at least to get some use out of them. So that's why you'll see my power packs run out real quick, because we're just basically We're just trying to use equipment rather than just break it and destroy it. Could I make more? Absolutely. I don't know, it just feels wasteful. Who do you suppose that was? Somebody took a pot shot. I'll give them credit. They zinged me. Hey, what's up, big guy? You can get poisoned for a little while. I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill you or not. Now we got somebody crazy run. It was. Ah, did you see that little jitteriness? Alright, I saw them running. They're going to make it all the way over here. They're going to get distracted. I'll never need carbon again. I'll take that shot. There we go. Just wanted to get my heat stroke down a little bit. Let's go see what's going on here. Also, will break for fiber, plant fibers. I ran out of those for quite a long time. It's funny because they're laying everywhere. It's the reason I ran out was because I was, using them for a bunch of stuff, whether it's like decorations or filters and such. And there's some other materials that use them. Oh, hi, sorry. But I just stopped grabbing them, you know? Oh, come on. Come on. Normally it would be the honorable thing to I'm going to let you stand. But I have been... I stopped picking them up. And we found ourselves in very short supply of some very necessary things. So I've just kind of gotten... Yeah. Just kind of gotten into the habit of anytime I see them, I make sure to stop and pick them up. What you got? Why is there advanced machinery in there? I feel like there's more people. I don't feel like I got everybody. For as big as this area is, it sure seemed like a pretty light count. Who said that? Oh, there she is. Look at her being all cutesy. All of that. I don't even want that. Some dude here taking a pee, I guess. Haha. Oh, that was a lady, so I don't know what she was doing there. Can't pick it up. We're full again. Alright, light darts go. I don't really need them. Just grab it. Screw it. Some weird sounds come out of these slaver bases, man. There's a box up there of something. Looks like a health box. Yeah, that's an ammo box. Yeah, not as many people as I would expect looking at the size of this place, but I guess times are tough. Do a hiring spree. And then finally we'll do this one. This would be horrible without a ornithopter. Looks like we got quite a few little guys running around here. Oh, and they're ready to fight too. Hell yeah. Or they're fighting amongst each other. They are. They're doing this stuff again already. Alright, that's a slaver. It's a curab. Stop taking all my kills. Oh, he did get one, didn't he? Filthy crab. Know your place. Woo! Just gonna stand there, bro? Guess that's all of them. I guess I gotta quit catching them in the fights. Oh, look at you. Oh, I don't have space for all that stuff. We're definitely not going to need carbon anytime soon, are we? Let's use this. Try to keep that still suit to where it's got some spaces. Only doing that because the thopter's so close. I keep hearing sounds of people, and when I look around, there's nothing. So, we are, wrong button. We are 5,500. We came over here with 42, so we put about 1,300, I would say, on this list just with a single trip and, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes maybe. So that's actually not that bad. It's going to take a long time for me to get that 5,000 points that I need. If I'm getting 1,000, it's basically like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours of just straight running through here and killing these dingleberries. The stuff we get isn't all that great. Could be worse, but yeah, that's running the main thing. So what we would do is I would basically come back over. We started the slant and went around. So what we would do is you can just basically go back through and just keep running this circuit, because by the time you get finished, the first place you went, they'll have respawned. And makes it pretty quick and easy to just keep racking up the points. This is obviously the much better setup. But I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna hop in here. And we're gonna find, how far from home are we? Wait, what? It's right on the border, but you see, where are you? Ow. Okay, this is effective. This is Haga Rift. Okay. I saw the gray indicator on the, for that. Is this still considered a slaver camp? Okay. So we definitely crossed into the territory, but you'll notice that it gave us credit for a slaver camp, even though we're at here. You could see right underneath it that there is actually a camp right here in front of this. I wonder if we had the same thing going on here. We found that one. It looks like that one did too. There is a third one. Let's go here and see if we can maybe... oh, hello. Okay, so these are deserters now. But we need to kill them too. We have a task. We're not actively doing that task, but... Oh my god. Sometimes line of sight is not cool in this place. I don't even need those. Got some ethereite crystals laying around. I don't need them, but, you know, I mean... Seems kind of weird to just walk away. One of the reasons why we're so far behind, folks, is we can get easily distracted. This thing go further down? Sitting here looting and taking stuff. Active bad guys. We'll come back when this is a Haga Rift problem. We're not quite there yet. Oh, now they're mad at me. I don't think this is the way we came in. This is definitely not the way we came in. Okay, so do you guys remember that time I was trying to kill slavers for the Landsraad and then ended up going into a... just going into a random door, and now we're in Haga Rift. At least we didn't know that one was. Now we're 300 meters away from our bird. In a PvP zone. It keeps getting better. Checkpoint reached. What are you talking about? What are those guys doing? I don't know if they're slaver or not. Oh, at least one was a deserter or a slaver. I'm not sure they were... Man, they were really going at it. I'm so confused. We gotta go. That's why you don't wander off topic, you know? Stay focused. I guess that's what they were, huh? Yeah, Max, how do you have so many hours in this game? I can't keep it straight in my head. I don't know where the hell I'm going. So yeah, so remember we cleared this area? And they're already back. Apparently they remember. I wonder how many of these dingleberries I could just get rid of. Sorry, we're gonna heal up a second. That first shot I missed, that was... Oh, hey, nice throw. I'm pretty sure they threw that straight up. That was... I guess it's that, right? I think everybody else is going to have shields. Don't know if my drill shot will go that far. It will. Heck was that? That's really snotty. Oh no. Oh, he got me. He ran right up on me. Haga Rift checkpoint. No, I think we'll just respawn in our vehicle and we'll be good. Can I say, folks? That make everybody come back? Because I'm all for it if that's the case. That's not a slaver. These are Kiram. That's a slaver, though. I still gotta go pick up my corpse thing, so. Dude, you're still coming after me? You got a whole lot more problems on your hands. There we go. You're welcome. Ungrateful. Ungrateful. Been kind of mad with that 32,000 Solari laying on the ground. That would have definitely upset me. Boop. The Ethereite crystals moved. All right, we got to go back to base. Back to home. You'll see I have a secondary base, like this one here. And this one are like my real base and like mine. And then I have a secondary base. There was a guy who was playing during the free weekend. And I don't know if he still is playing. I haven't seen him or heard from him or anything. But gave me access to his base before he left. Which, I mean, it's pretty cool, you know? But I don't know why. What I mean by I don't know why, I don't know if I'm supposed to take care of it until he comes back, or if he just it's just giving me everything it's in there, or what. So I don't know what to do. And we kind of did that whole taking care of a base. That didn't work out so well for us. We didn't have fun with that. So I don't know what to do. It's getting hot in here. Where I live, it's one of those days where it's like really, really cold in the morning. And then, you know, sun comes up, starts getting nicer. But by the time the afternoon hits, it's like still pretty damn warm. And, you know, it gets this late, sun starts going down, things will get cooler. But the house itself stays muggy. And my downstairs is so much nicer temperature-wise than the upstairs is. And easier to control. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Wow, we took a huge jump, didn't we? Alright, so we're going to stop here for just a second. Whew. I am going to go grab a drink. We'll hit the be right back button, and then we're going to get an idea where we stand. I don't think I'm going to keep letting you guys watch me run around and kill slavers. That's annoying. But we'll be back in just a bit. All right? Oops, sorry, hit the camera. Knocked it. Wow, you know what's good for streaming? It's prolonged silence. That really rallies the crowds. Sorry about that. I gotta fix that. Why is that not on loop? It should be on loop. I just wanted to drink and to go to the bathroom. And then a taco got involved, so I apologize. I haven't eaten yet today. It's bad. Apparently I'm crouching. Okay, so one of the features of the new hangar up here is I have several boxes here that have just like absolutely nothing in them except for the stuff that I put in there earlier. So what it will do is, you know, I will come in here. I need that. Yeah, excuse me. And I will just drop all this stuff in. And then before I'm like done for the night type thing, get the hiccups, man. Before I'm done for the night, I'll just come back through here and clear out this box and make sure everything's emptied out of it. So it's like moments where like right now we're kind of crunched for time. So really should be getting going. There's something else that I want to do here. And another good thing that's cool about this base placement is my proximity to the quartermaster and Pinnacle Station. And I'll show you why those are important. So just slightly northeast. Of where we live. Come on, get some speed. Why don't we clear them rocks? Come on. Oh, don't land. Don't you land. Good. Glad the wings don't count. So here's the quartermaster. This is for Landsraad tasks, when you have to turn something in. And the reason I wanted that Kinjal is I'm pretty sure there is a Landsraad task where I just... Oh, man. Running all over the place. I have one that I don't need.
How can I be excellent? Every little bit of help matters.
Okay, so I'm not sure which one it is and why we're getting extra stuff. So I'm going to hit this one.
The syndicate. Very good.
And Mutelli, there it is. So we'll look on Mutelli when we get there. If I said, oh crap, I didn't want to turn this in, I could actually just change my mind and then I keep it. So until you hit all right, then it doesn't actually put it into the thing. Can we do it together? Oh, hit the microphone. It's horrible. I don't know why this guy's freaking out, but we're done with it. But that Kinjal, I did want to give to him. So there it goes. He's still freaking out. What was the other one, though? Who was that? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there you go. So the advanced machinery. That Kinjal I have, I don't need. And I'm not going to use it. So it's just going to sit there. Most things like that would end up just going into the recycler. But here I can turn that one Kinjal, which would only become a couple weapons parts and maybe something silly. I was able to turn that into 25 advanced machinery. Just to get rid of it, you know? So I had just noticed that and was like, oh, I wonder how many of those I have, because I'd really like to get that 50, but I don't have enough to get to 7,000. I would need 6 more. And I would have to make them, at which point I'm spending resources that I don't want to lose. But having just the one, it's worth the 25 advanced machinery. Like I said, it'd be great to get to 50. I may do it. I don't think I will. But what is the other house that I was going to give to? So I'll show you what I'm talking about. If we go, yeah, I'm going to do this, and it's these guys.
Very well.
So it's
original
Divets.
the house Divets. Noted. We'll make sure it reaches them.
So they want a full suspense. Okay, so I'm going to change my mind. And that has me keep it. So who was that? Divets. Here we go. Deliver full suspensor belts. I get a bunch of those. Just round and about. Now we're getting caught in a sandstorm. I think I'm sheltered in here, but I know my they're sitting out there in the open. And in fact, I think the suspensor belt that I have is yeah, so that's partially broken, and apparently this one doesn't count because it only was saying to give one, but I have two pulls. This one is just the backup. The good thing about this is, like, even if it's slightly damaged, you can still give it to the Landsraad and they aren't going to care. I'll definitely have to think about that. Then we'll go see how many we have. So, of course, the sandstorm has ruined everything. So we're just going to have to sit here. What am I? Am I sheltered or am I on the open? Unsheltered. Enclosed. Okay.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
That poor dude out there pulling guard. You just got to stand there in the storm. I bet he does. Let's watch. Because that other guy there, too. The one that's, like, right beside my thopter. Yeah, they just tank it. House Atreides don't play. It would be kind of a neat mechanic if they were able to make it so they all ran and hid. So we gotta wait. And we're good. So that's that. And then the other thing we gotta do is just to the north of us is Pinnacle Station, which is another little outposty base thing. It's actually kind of down here. I don't know why they built these so close to each other. Because you've got the Helios Gate, then the Quartermaster, and then this. So we're going to come over here and we're going to see the seller guy that's in here. This dude. Now, each one of the benders has like a different preference, I guess would be the best thing. Zoe over at the Crossroads is more of like a mechanical type stuff. This guy, he likes the clothes.
Still alive, are you?
I am. He does sell regular items and all that stuff and some of these chome things. But if you sell to him, so the Mark V suit I'm going to keep. Looks like these guys, because they're busted up, they are definitely going for lower than I would like. A full brand new one should go for about 6,000. These are things I've just found. So, you know, like I said, damaging them and throwing them in the recycler. It's better to just sell them to this guy. He's not getting that one, though. Normally their prices are crap. Like, I'm gonna sell you this leader jump for 238. Get real. And it's full of water too. See, I don't hang around with these guys all that much to buy stuff, but that's like a main source of money for me is selling different radiation suits and selling some of the higher end mechanical stuff to Zoe. I'll make a good living. And so now we turned in a little bit. Before we get too far gone, we have, let's see, that one's not it. That one's not it. So, we started doing the Lost Harvest stuff. And our next thing is to enter Imperial Station 60, go into the secret lab and explore the lab. And that's what we have tracked right now. I don't know if you have unlocked or started any of the DLC stuff. I gave you plenty of time, so if you haven't, you can't complain about spoilers. It's been a week or two. It's small. I know it's small, but it's irritating as hell. I did the stuff with the people in the crash ship doing the distress call, which was actually funny because at that point I still had my base down there by them, and I was like, if y'all are hurt and like bad things and stuff, dude, I got a base like right here. You can see it from their ship. It's like, let's just go. Let's have everybody go there. But so I finished all that, and then we had Valeri's little quest with the package that you had to find, and we went and did that. And once we finished the package, I had to take it to Alara, the lady that calls you kitten, in Harko Village. So I took the package to her, right? I don't think we feel like walking. But yeah, I took the package to her, and in order to complete it, you have to. That's a good handstand. I don't know if you saw that. In order to to complete the quest, you have to take it to her, and then you have to go back to any base in Haga that you own. So theoretically, I could have gone to the monastery since it's so close, but I didn't know that it would matter. So I came back to this base. So I loaded back into the map, and I flew over, and as soon as I land, she gets on the message thing and says, "Hey, I found out some awesome things about this package you deliver. Come see me in Harko Village." And I was like, I was just there. Like, I handed this to you. So I went back and talked to her, and she's like, "Oh, hey, that you're gonna need to go do this." And I was like, "Okay, I'll go do this. What I need to do is here, in Haga Basin. Like, why are you bouncing me around?" I realize that you guys are trying to create the concept of like passage of time, so that it's like, you know, so it's not just snap, 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 snap. But don't freaking make me do this. Do not rubber band me. It's one of the things that Destiny did that is why I'm not playing Destiny. So, yeah, do not rubber band me. It's irritating. These guys are just cool with me coming in here. It's a Landsraad task too? These are sandflies, right? Who has sandflies? Slavers. Strabidium. Spice dust. Dipter. Regis. Diamond touch. No. Open fire gems. Harkoon and house troops. These aren't deserters. Pretty sure these are sandflies, right? Maybe it's these guys? Oh no, look at this. Here you go, sandflies. Don't really need anything. Like I said, Halleck's pick would be good, but I can't do 9,000 points worth of these guys, so this is just gonna be whatever it ends up being. I'll tell you what though, we're good and healed. Let us go to inventory and we'll drink some water. Got an empty can later, John. Okay, so let's go in here.
Greetings.
Hi.
And welcome to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 60.
Thank you.
This station is dedicated.
Be nice if these spice refiners had something in them. Uh-oh. Just pick up everything and drop what we don't want later. Because we're so good at that. Oh, look, there's 2 boxes. More capacitors. More particle capacitors. I heard other people, these are people yelling. Ooh, we got a flamethrower guy. Somebody hit me with a dart? I'm pretty sure somebody hit me with a dart. Alright, big guy. You want to play? That's all you had? Bastard. No, look at that fancy boy. Okay. Everything's broken in this place. And look, guess we'll fill up some items, huh?
Someone's here. Found them.
I'm not gonna get this, am I?
Time to die.
Nope. Oh, no! Oh, you bastard! Took a lot of doing. Do you see what just happened? And now you're starting fights? Okay. Alright, let's get along with what we were supposed to be doing here. I don't know if there's anything else besides this box. I'm already lost, unfortunately. I mean, there's people and an open chest, so I guess I haven't been here. And they really liked that iron block, didn't they? Okay, what's the point of this room? I hear gunfire. Who are they shooting at? Sandflies are actually kind of tough. Damn right through the explosion. Come here. Paying the price for my lack of a decent shield generator. My power pack is low. That's a hanging out in the desert type thing, you know? Not a... Tell you what, we're going to switch. So that'll give us a little more responsiveness. And we'll use a Mark II. There we go. Now we're full. So I carry the little toilet paper rolls. It's the common one because when you get poisoned or when you get set on fire, that'll put it out right away. So will the bigger one, and it'll give you more health. But it's, I don't know, just for the... I don't always need to be healed when... Did I just come back out to... Yeah, I did. Jesus. Alright, so obviously that was the wrong direction. Okay. But yeah, that's why I use the small ones. Alright, so we made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try to figure this out. I guess that's upstairs that the firefight's happening. It might be like sandflies and scavengers kind of crossed paths. Okay, so I've been in that room. That's obviously important. And we're refilling that liter, John. Where do you suppose that door is? I don't know if I've seen it. Oh, I think it's out in the, Yeah, it is. Talking to myself, sorry. It's out in the main area, the main entranceway. I just didn't go into that room to get that band that would have let me get through, so... My fault. I see a chest. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay, but I can't get in there, huh? What's this? This is the original.
Greetings, and welcome to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 6.
Alright, well this is definitely no fun. What the hell? These things are usually pretty simple and linear. I've been this way. I know for a fact I've been this way. How do you have so many hours, dude? Oh. Because I wandered around a testing station completely lost. Wait. Nope. It's the green band that I already got. I can't go through this way. I didn't keep going, but yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay, can't get through that way. There's nothing that way. This is just part of that really big room. Let's go ahead and listen.
Remember you once told me that you sympathized with what the Sandflies stood for, but that you didn't want to be involved in any fighting. Good news. We have a need for people with spice refining skills. Everyone knows spice is the key to true power. We're harvesting spice and refining it ourselves. Come join us. Your experience with refining will make you more valuable to the movement than a squad of soldiers. Come join us.
So the Sandflies were getting into the spice refining business. I guess that's what all these broken machines were. I hope old boy knew how to fix them. Because ain't a damn single one of them that's in any kind of shape. Oh, it just yanked out my headset. Oh, the way it was sitting. Make my leg fall asleep. That's what the whole problem was. Utter insanity. I'm lost in a testing station. I'm yanking my equipment out of my ears. Yeah, I'm legit lost here. Sir, where am I supposed to go?
And welcome to Imperial Desert Testing Station number 60. This station is dedicated to aeronology. Wait a minute, I hear you say. What's aeronology? Why, it's the study.
I don't care about aeronology. I care about frickin' direction I'm supposed to go and where this green band is supposed to be used. Usually in a situation like this, like I said, these things are usually pretty straightforward, so you just kind of keep running in a direction and you figure it out. But that mind frame is not working right now. Enemies are going to start respawning. Now, I've been in situations before where when you would come out into an open area like this, it would, you know, you would turn and the door would open, or the door would be right there. But I'm not seeing that happen here. And this is, okay, I'm going to say this is the main open area. I ran through here and went that way, so I just missed. Okay, we're good.
I see something.
Separate these guys out a little bit. Why is there a green band here that I can't pick up? So it's two of them for the same area? Makes me wonder if I'm heading the right direction. I don't think I am. Spice refinery running? Oh, Lamar, he was doing it. He was getting it done. I bet one of those guys was Lamar. I'm a monster. Huzzah! Oh. Now your cape is flippy a little bit there. There are how many sandflies I'm gonna get credit for killing here. It's a bunch of sand. Oh, hi. But there's more than one person here. There was. Hopper. I guess we'll go straight. Why not, right?
That's the thing, isn't it? The smugglers think they're outlaws, rebels, freebooters. They're really just Fenring's lapdogs. We'll harvest the spice and refine it too. And part of what we make from it will go to make the lives of the poor that much better. And if we happen to get rich in the process, well, the reward should equal the risk, right?
Kind of a cool thing, you know, they're like helping the poor. Then the whole, you know, well, if we get rich in the process, whenever you start... I don't know what that is. Whenever you start saying things like that, then it's usually not a long time before you're not so concerned about the poor anymore. Think they forgot about me? It'd be like the whole guards at like... What was that? Oh, must have been the wind or something like that. Oh my god, they did. I was just joking. Oh, hi. How many people are in this room? don't feel like this place goes anywhere. It's so many upstairs, downstairs, left, right. Oh, yeah, you were, weren't you? Dude, there are so many spice refiners. Oh my god. I was gonna say there was a guy in here. I don't know where he went though. This isn't even the mission. This is just getting to the mission. It's the first thing alive I've seen in here. Alright, let's go kill this person, because I don't know why they're standing around in here, but... why not,
My
right?
assumption regarding the all-pervading impurity is proven correct. I strongly suspected it was organic in nature. The folks in the lab are calling it spice, because its strong scent reminds everyone of cinnamon. Now, here is the kicker. The samples we sent out have caught the attention of no less eminent a scholar than Yansef Ashkoko, the imperial chemist. He's apparently very excited about the stuff. Enough so that he will soon be on his way here to study it in person. Station number 60 will be his first stop. This is quite a feather in my academic cap. The imperial chemist coming here. Ho, 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 ho. Imagine.
Wow. So this was like real early. They didn't even know what this stuff was. That's interesting. Oh, I'm not sure if this is the way I wanted to go. Oh, okay, that's why the door went red. Okay. So this technically is like a boss room. Okay, I can handle that. Bye-bye. There we go. Now I just gotta remember which way I came in. I came in through here, so. Mark 3 power pack, but I don't need that. Okay, so here's an issue. This is basically the end room because that's got the fancy chest. And if I run out this door, that should be the end of it. I should be back out into, yeah, into the open spot. And then that's going to kill it for me. There's supposed to be in this room, supposed to be a secret door or something that I can open or touch or do something to that leads me out. But it's not there. So did they stick it someplace else? They're not that creative, are they? Uh, that's why I was kind of not paying attention, because the last time I had to get the whole way to the very end. And in the final boss reward room is where the little fancy door was. Appears as though that is not the case here now, so it's someplace else in this facility.
This ancient centrifuge is really a marvel. It's big, but ultra efficient. The strange thing is I didn't even know about the spice back when it was built. Just sorting sand for some reason. Imagine those egghead scientists crossing the galaxy just to sort out sand on Dune. Anyway, it took some work, but we've got this thing back in full operation. Let the spice flow!
No, my god, it could be anywhere now. Damn it, crap, damn it. I guess. Okay, so we don't want this. Don't want them. We can deal without having that. I don't have a Mark IV. I mean, I've got a 5 shield, so 3. We don't need meatballs. Don't need a pack for 3. Another one for 3. That's just kind of trimming down, so with whatever's about to happen, I don't have to worry about it then. Health is good. Water's okay. Let's go ahead and just do another one for the sake of it, and in we go. I remember running past that. Oh, look at that. Eliminate 500 sandflies. There's no way that just popped. Yeah, it is scary dark, isn't it? Hey, buddy. I guess that's bone sticking through. I didn't know if he was like Cyborg Man or something. Oh, this place has got to stink. Oh my god, it's gonna smell so bad in here. I guess I should read that for you guys. I mean, you might be able to see it. Iteration 326, nearly perfect, but hearing is impaired. 327, the correction was ineffective. The sequence yields increased agitation. 328, temperament is improved, but physical strength is diminished. 329, physical capabilities increase dramatically, exhibits extreme hostility towards other iterations. Sedation is required until disposal is available. Uh-oh. Why is that thing in the chair worrying me? Man, I read that book from forever. Okay, I guess it's just a really messed up radiation suit. Okay. You look kind of out of place. My God, there's so many dead bodies around. Hey. Who are these guys? Is this the iteration that they were talking about? It's a bunch of clones? Great. That was good timing, though, dude. Need to get some stamina back. Oh boy, he said no. Bastard. Okay, well these guys are ornery, aren't they? Same rewards I've been getting this whole time. How are they so clean? Oh, this is definitely some Clone Wars crap going on, isn't it? Odd to see that stuff in there. Take the gun parts for sure. Do we cut it, or do we head to... you know what? We'll cut it. Fancy. Feel like there's talking going on in there. I see that guy. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I can see him. Looks like there's something between me and him. I know you're there. I just don't know how many of you are there. Screw it. Sword master. One of them broken? Yeah, there it was. Don't really need a bike tread, but honestly a little too scared to worry about any of that nonsense right about now. Okay, I don't think there's any other way out of here except for cutting this door. This has got to be a cloning thing. Doing a terrible job of cutting. It's already in this room. I'm already back at the beginning. Alright, so I guess we'll go this way then. What the hell is going on? Great. This will make you a good sword fighter. Like, I'm not saying I am a good sword fighter, but damn, this is a great place to practice the skills. Hi.
Master, the troublers in the feeding chamber, we sorted them. Like you say, some dogged, some say food was their brothers. They didn't like that. Very much didn't. Why, Master? Why? Food's food. Food's food.
You were doing some messed up shit on Arrakis. Holy cow. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused. As I'm easily drawn in by loot. What is this? Planner. My life's in danger, but let me stop and get things. Why can't I drink from this? See, how much do I have? Oh, look at that. We got a bunch back on that one, so that's okay. All right. What are you doing? Just... Guessing I can't cut that since I don't see a symbol. This was literally just for those things. Okay. Huzzah! Oh. Oh, we know what that's from. Person? It was. Come walking around. Oh, I know what that wall says. Is that a guy? So a flashing light and a door with an X on it. Let's go in. Right. Oh, hell no. Was that intentional with the silhouette? If that was... What the hell am I doing? What am I doing?
We can't get out. If anyone's listening, please hear this. All thinking machines must be destroyed. The order came to shut down the project, but it wouldn't allow it. We let it handle the mnemonic flutter education of the clones. We were fools. Now the specimens serve it, guarding the doors, hunting us down. We were so wrong. All thinking machines must be destroyed.
I mean, when you act like that, kind of see why they're trying to kill them. You know, the machine trying to kill everybody. I mean, just a regular light. Because then I don't feel like I'm... Oh, okay. I thought this was the same place I came up a second ago. All right, well, just a little scared right now, so... Well, that's a great sign. Man, he went down quick. I got you. Just waiting for one of these guys that's laying on the ground to just get up and start kicking my ass, you know?
My subjects prove increasingly resistant to the mnemonic flutter. Not 1 in 100 is capable of learning anything more than the rudiments of language. Not 1 in 1,000 can function as a suitable servant. The rest are returned to the vats. Too many iterations, too many years. The data corrupts.
Oh, yeah. Confront the unknown end. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm being scanned.
Can it be a new genetic template? Such potential. Surrender your biological materials. I have need of you.
Oh, this is not going to be fun. Yeah, rapier reaches far, brother. Alright, let's not do this up. Come on, guys.
Still you resist. Impressive. My flawed creations will force compliance through greater numbers. Seize the intruder. All of you.
All? How do they come out of these chambers armed, man? Been waiting for you.
Surrender before they damage your vehicle repair. I cannot abide waste. You will provide the template for a new, greater generation. Surrender.
I don't know what that is, but I don't want to get in it. Don't heal in a sword fight. What's up, dude? I think this is it, so, you know, that's cool. Oh.
Yes. It has been so long since I've had the opportunity for civilized discourse with a peer.
This is horrifying. Clearly I was in error to send my specimens against you, friend of mine. They're flawed, while you are strong, beautiful, and so very, very fresh.
We could accomplish much together. Human and machine joined in harmony. Our efforts melded to create more perfect beings. A gestalt of greatness.
Silence, abomination. We're gonna talk a little.
A friend. A realization of your ancestors' brilliance, made to serve humanity in any way directed, allowing them to do more than they could do alone. If you like. However, that phrase is reductive to the point of profaneness. I was brought here long ago.
I mean, I'm gonna collect him. I just want to know what he has to say.
I was tasked with producing superior soldiers. Superior, yet expendable.
Of course.
The answer was, of course, clones.
Clone Wars.
The precursors of those you have so ably dispatched. Many, many spawning cycles removed. Alas, that is all too accurate. Time has passed beyond your comprehension, and I was forced to mix this genetic swill in an incestuous vacuum. Each subsequent generation slides greasily down the void of entropy at exponentially increasing speed. If I only had something fresher.
You talking about me?
I require this genetic clay to continue my work. It is the best material still available to me. To keep it alive, I have been forced to introduce many of my superior mechanical systems. It is as much machine as biological now.
You're looking a little gross.
Even so, this host continues to degrade. My work is in jeopardy. However, that all changes with your arrival, with your fresh talents. There is much that we can accomplish together, friend of mine. A simple error. I mistook you for one of these defective biologicals, much as an overzealous white blood cell attacks something benign.
There's no real good answer, you know?
No, you cannot. I am too integrated with my work. This poor clone, feeble as this shell is, I must preserve it. I must preserve my work. I must. If you make the clumsy attempt to transfer my consciousness, I will be destroyed. Your masters will have nothing. You will have nothing.
And I see they all have good points here. Like, this bounty pays dead or alive. That's a pretty badass thing to say, and I think you're bluffing. Let's find out. We're going to go with the third option, because it's a little spiteful, pitiful things, both of you. Believe me, this is mercy, which makes me look like the good guy. Is that it? Is it, did I do it, or is it just being quiet? Hello? Can I shoot it? I'm really good at shooting things. Doesn't appear as though that matters. Oh, I guess this is a window. Okay, I'm qualified to slice things up. I am not qualified to tell whether or not this thing is dead or gone. You'd just be being real quiet. Oh, I don't know what the hell's happening. How far do I have to go, yo? Is everything dead? Okay, apparently not. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, boy. Okay, so we remember that. That's good. I remember that. All right. Remember this here, but there's no... Okay, alright. This one's got a gun. What the hell is that going on there? Where'd you get that? think I'm actually doing really well, seeing as how I got lost on the way to this place. Well, all right. Did not expect that to happen. Not a route I thought we were going to be going. Um, Kudos to you though, Funcom. I am not really like a big horror fan. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't like ghosts, but the thought of ghosts or whatever you want to say. But definitely had some creepy vibes that I wasn't prepared for when I first got in there, and it was all dark and gloomy and probably very smelly. Yeah, I was twisted. Wow. Well, I'm gonna work my way out of here, and we're gonna go back to the base. We're gonna go back to killing slavers, cause yeah, that's craziness. Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, that was awesome. So far, not what I expected. Uh, we okay. Well, appreciate you watching. If you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, leave comments, share. All those kind of things would help the channel grow and help spread the joy that is me playing silly games. Looking forward to Battlefield 6 coming out. That's going to be loads of fun. And we'll try to intermingle the two of these. And, you know, see where we go from there. I think I'm going to start pulling all the First Descendant stuff off my channel banner and all that, because I can't see me going back. And if I do go back, it definitely won't be content-wise. It'll just be checking it out myself. We had a lot of fun in that game. We played tons and tons of it, but I don't know. It just went a direction we didn't want to go. So we didn't. And here we are, getting the crap scared out of us by inbred clones and scary-ass machines. So, awesome. Anyway, thank you for watching. And as always, I will see you out there. So, take care.